Today we are going to walk the circular route from Nunney in Somerset, finishing off at Nunney Castle. We've managed to find a space just parking along the side of the road here, and down there you can see Nunney, and over there you can just glimpse a bit of the castle. We're following the All Trails app. The actual walk is called the Nunney Circular Walk. It's a bit of a boggy walk today, but at least it's not flooded. Oh, this doesn't look too good. Do you think we go through that?
I did say, have you got your swimming costume?
I don't want to go. I don't want to go through. There's got to be another way through, surely.
Let's try the bridge then.
Oh, there's a bridge. So now we're actually starting on the circular part of the walk. Shame we haven't got smell-o-vision, because there's a lovely array of wild garlic here. Smells wonderful. The bluebells are beginning to come out. They are going to look absolutely stunning in a week or so's time.
Looks like at some point it's also got a bit weak, and they've then just put a thing under the arch to support it.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? I wonder where that bridge goes.
I think it's the road.
Okay, we'll have a look in a minute. So we're just about to go over the bridge, the one that we saw that was propped up, and this is the road above that bridge. And there's the river underneath, which you can't see very well, to be honest. Little bit of the river there, and over the other side there's the river there. So we're stood on top of that bridge, which had the reinforcement underneath. So that in front is no access, and the footpath now veers around to the left, and here's the sign for the public footpath here. What's that? What's interesting?
We've got the catkins, which are the male part of the hawthorn, and the white flowers, which is the female part.
Oh, that is pretty, isn't it?
Them together.
No. So here we are. This is the way the public footpath should go, is across this field, and then we should be able to turn right on this Nunney circular walk. The farmer has bolted the gate. He's put electric fencing in the way and cows. Not that cows bother me, but maybe there's a reason he doesn't want them interfered with. But he has blocked the public footpath and not given a diversion. So we're walking along the edge of this field here, and the cows are beyond there, and we're hoping to hang a left up here and then get back onto the public footpath. Actually, that gate went down to the corner of the field where the cows, in inverted commas, were. They're actually bullocks. Paul was going to be quick, leap over one gate and then leap over the next. I thought, no, I'm going on to the next gate, seeing if there's a way across. There's Paul catching up from the bullock situation. I carried on walking in that field over the hedge there and climbed over that gate there, and here I am, and I'm back on the public footpath. And there is Paul coming to catch me up. Hello there! Welcome back onto the path.
That's not the path though, the path's up there, isn't it?
No, this is the path.
Well, it goes this way, does it?
Yeah, we're back on it. This looks like an original public footpath from a long time ago because of the trees either side, which are called like a assert hedgerow. I'd have to look up the proper name, which means that there's at least 10 species of different trees either side of the original path or roadway that would have been local to this area. This would have been like the public highway back in the day. Yeah, and like Paul has just pointed out, you can actually see the cobbles. You can actually see like the cobbles on the floor there. So it would have probably been good enough for a pony and trap to have come along as well. English Heritage own the Nunney Castle site, and according to them, this castle was built by a soldier returning from fighting abroad. The name of this knight was John de la Mare, and he built it more as an ideal than as a serious stronghold, and it was his home in 1373. Through the trees you can just about see the castle, so we're getting closer. And here it is, the amazing Nunney Castle. English Heritage do say that the moat is very deep with very steep sides, so to be very careful not to fall in. Some old graffiti from 1865. So we're coming into what would have been the Great Hall here, and over here it looks like this is where the original fireplace would have been. And if we look above it, you can see where the chimney was. You can see it's raining a little bit here today. So that is where the fireplace would have been in the Great Hall. This castle is just ruins now, but at one time the tower stood within a larger courtyard, enclosed on 3 sides by a wall and on the 4th side by a brook. There were probably service buildings in the courtyard. In the late 16th century, it was modernised by a rich Londoner who might have been Richard Prater. The Prater family stayed in residence until the Civil War in England, when it was besieged and ruined by order of the Parliament. Possibly where it was done up, because
These stones are a lot more regular. If you look at this here and up there, they're very regular blocks size. Whereas if you look at some of the more original stuff, it's a much more
bit more random and not so regular.
Yeah.
And I wonder if the Prater family put in that fireplace right at the very top there, because that looks quite regular and not like an original fireplace of something this old. The Nunney Castle was finally tidied up in about 1926, and the English Heritage look after it very well today. I really like this castle because it's got proper towers, proper turrets and proper battlements. Even though it was built as an ideal and not as a stronghold, It looks like a proper English castle. Is it a peacock?
Yeah. There's people.
It's people. Why did you point then?
As in the paths that way.
Oh, I thought you meant there's a peacock over there.